for BeSt, and indeed that colony going for Sunken instead. I definitely would have expected a Spore colony with these Corsairs roaming around and BeSt sort of stuck in his base at this point, but we'll have to see what sAviOr's planning to do with all those defenses. Another creep colony going down, so it does look like he's trying to Sunken BeSt in, but it's not going to be terribly effective, I feel, because he is indeed down that ramp, and there is quite a lot of room you see there for just a hatchery to go up in the corner, and it would still be fine, very far away from those cannons, and certainly easily defendable. But you see sAviOr there going again for the gateway, but that shuttle out, ferrying those Reavers across, gonna scare off these Hydralisks. sAviOr not gonna be doing too much now. I do think he will need to change from Hydralisks to possibly Mutalisks or even tech straight to Overlords so that he can deal with these cannons. Simply too many cannons at this point, unless he just amasses Hydralisks and the Corsairs keep coming out in BeSt, turtling in his space, but I do not think he will be doing that. With these Reavers gonna probably build up some Dark Templars and Dragoons and push out here. Indeed, that shuttle going out, gonna drop, looks like for the, looks like he is going for the natural, not gonna find anything there, but not gonna bother him too much. Indeed, actually sending out the Dark Templar, not the Reavers, and just gonna pretty much storm sAviOr's main here. No Overlords, no Hydralisks, just the one creep colony, or Sunken colony, but even if he did get a detector here, it would die rather quickly. And these drones dying, and 3 kills, 4 kills, and sAviOr still hasn't run away. 5 kills on the drones until sAviOr runs his drones away, and indeed sAviOr does look like he's asleep. Going for the 3 o'clock rather
these
now, and the drones running away after only 1 kill, but
not speed upgraded,
and Corsairs coming in to stop any Overlords that do morph in. These Dark Templars are gonna basically ravage these Hydralisks. Oh, indeed, there's a speed upgrade, so these Hydras are going to be able to deal with this, but not before sAviOr returns his drones foolishly to the mine, and this lone Dark Templar getting 4 or 5 more kills, so sAviOr's economy definitely in big trouble here. That one Dark Templar at his main getting away, and another Overlord dying here. And so I'm not sure what sAviOr doing. It's almost like he's sleeping right now, not playing to his best, spreading himself too thin. Although getting these Corsairs, indeed, a couple of Sunkens going down. You see some Lurkers there, but I do not feel it's going to be terribly effective, because by the time BeSt is ready to move out, he's going to have quite a lot of Reavers. He already has 4, possibly going to go for some High Templars. Going to be very well prepared, indeed, for 1 High Templar, 3 Zealots, and attacking that map artifact now here. Trying to put in some more cannons that will defend that map. And it seems that sAviOr is expecting this Dark Templar still here. Clever by sAviOr, possibly just checking, but he is going to find that Dark Templar there, sitting in the corner, actually running him away before he didn't notice it, but running them away. That Dark Templar on hold position. Clever by BeSt, trying to hide it in the corner, but not too successful. And you see those speed upgraded Zealots and those High Templar, I'm sure they're max energy. An Observer coming out here, gonna pretty much wreak havoc on these defenses. This entire hatchery is most likely going to go down, and all these colonies. And you see some Hydralisks moving around at the main, spreading himself too thin, as I was saying. sAviOr, I'm not sure why he decided to build not at his natural. I know it was a very predictable. It would have been a predictable move, but still, you saw those Dark Templar dropping the natural, but just going straight for the main anyways. So you see this hatchery already going down. I'm not sure how effective those Sunkens were. 4 Reavers here, so definitely gonna, and High Templar drop here at the main, taking out mass drones dying, and it does seem that sAviOr's gonna lose this game. BeSt gonna win quite comfortably, and I'm not sure why sAviOr played as bad as he did, spreading himself too thin, not on top of his micro, leaving a lot of his drones to die, not running them away. And I mean, I do have to hand it him for trying to be incredibly innovative with his hatchery placement. Gonna catch this shuttle off guard. I don't think he's gonna take it out, just barely. Indeed, oh, it does die, and I don't think it had anything in it, though. Possibly High Templar or 2 from the last drop, but nothing BeSt will be too upset over losing. You see the speed upgraded Zealots now sweeping and taking out these these units, the lurkers and the colonies, and the Reavers pulling in any reinforcements that come in. Just too many. sAviOr gonna indeed lose this game. Zealots running in, just destroying these drones. Although sAviOr does have quite a few Hydralisks, it's not enough to take out this many Zealots, especially not with 4 Reavers for backup. So basically, just gonna wait out here. The Corsairs taking out the Overlord, so that sAviOr's basically starved for any sort of reinforcements, and basically just gonna push here. I don't feel that sAviOr's gonna be able to hold us off. Already lost one hatchery. Just lost the second one now, and hasn't even killed one. Now just pushing in to kill the Reaver, but losing the majority of his Hydralisks that he had left. And I do feel that this is definitely a good game for sAviOr. Those Corsairs continuing to have free reign over the Overlords, while the few Hydralisks sAviOr has left, are trying to fend off those Reavers. Not going to be too successful. So indeed, sAviOr going to take a loss here, which is quite unfortunate. Although he is holding on, trying to be stubborn here, but there's just no way at this point for him to come back, essentially, and win. So many mistakes here by sAviOr, continuing his slump, and you see lots of Dragoons and more backup coming in here. So possibly sAviOr, as soon as he sees his force, going to GG, thinking he was still in it with the limited reinforcements coming in, but you do see a stream of Hydralisks. But again, Reavers just decimating Hydralisks, especially when they're grouped up, and they are. Another shuttle coming in here, guessing a High Templar drop for more drones. Probably not going to find too many. No, indeed, there's not all. Well, there are quite a few, excuse me. One High Templar dying, but indeed, sAviOr GGing. I believe it was because he saw that force. But unfortunately, bad play here from sAviOr. BeSt taking the win. So the records of this map do hold, and unfortunately sAviOr's Protoss falls, and